Welcome back to Brighter Shores. We are once again getting levels while waiting for things to happen. There is 22 hours of precise forensics done. Got 68,000 more XP and 188 silver. Which is nice because we had to purchase all these potions that we're using to do this. Let's see. Something. Level 62 detective. One level to the next unlock. Okay. Actually can do this one more time. Although, we also could not do that and then have it be free. That's also an option. Instead of spending more on more potions. But they're definitely spending more than we make, I'm sure. Or maybe not. How much XP do we need for the level? 14,000. We could go do some of the stuff we haven't done before in the active category. Get some knowledge points. Maybe. What kind of stuff would that be? Spotting thieves at the Clockworks, moderate investigation, twin style stuff. I haven't been to the Muggers Crime Den. That's going to unlock another part of the map. That's fun. Gangsters. Muggers, there. Let's do that. Unlocks another part of the map. And then there's only gangsters and muggers here. Okay. So that needs 83 to unlock the other one. That's a much higher level. Okay. Let's see if this works. Muggers Crime Den. Attack! And they are not strong. We should be able to see the new one-click combat start, which is hilarious. I took a year to get that in, but you know. Yeah. A normal mugger, just your average typical mugger. It's down here. Attack. Well, it starts with a melee attack, but sure. That's not right. Because we clicked the melee on the first move, I guess. Bump. Come. Attack 3. Start with the range. Lock him up. Something. Something about combat to other things, scaling something. Do what we can here. Bump. Alright. Now we attack. And it just works. There you go. That's bad. I think it is still only against the same enemies in the same place or something. You can just go, that'd be great. It kind of just goes. And if you just wait for them to aggro on you, place where they're aggro. Probably skip the range step then. Really want better positioning to make the most use of that, I guess. Or something. Is the last guy in here? There's another one over here. We'll get the second here too. Monk. 144 combat. That's not much. Goes to 2,000 or something. XP. Crime Den raid complete. 3,400 XP. Bonus for the first time. Yeah, this is doable. It was just in that way. Break into another mugger area over here. Attack. And it just works. Okay. Still there's a bit of combat, then also a bit of detective stuff. I'm Detective Giant Stone Mall guy. It works, I suppose. Bit of this, bit of that. Should be getting some knowledge point value out of this. In theory. Amount of experience, level thing, maybe distance to teleports, etc., etc. A lot of the experience and fights and things are completely formulaic. And then there's just some randomness with the hits, and sometimes you just lose and there's nothing you can do about it. It's a system. It's a system. Anyways. These guys also don't drop any, like, equipment. It's not gonna get you very far in that regard. Some random piece of armor and weapons. It's a lot of really bad equipment here. So don't worry about combat at all. The only interesting combat is the quest bosses. In theory, there's some work being done on repeatable, actual content, things to actually do, bosses, dungeons. Something. Something out here. Sit here and hit him. Longer range, get more range hits in before the fight starts. That's nice. Alright. And another piece finished. Okay. There still are more secret bits off in the mines for the next quest or something. It's a map. XP. And more XP. Okay. What else do we need to do here? Or what else could we do here? Spying thieves and clockworks and toy stalls. Minor investigations. Investigations are going to come in the investigation hall. East. The clocks. That's right here. And toys. It's all the way down there. Okay. Let's start here. Saw some thieves, like one time or something. The right one? In the right spot? Guild contracts. The toy stall spying thieves. Clockworks spying thieves. It's Penny's Clockworks. There's a Penny's Clockworks right here. You Penny? Guild contracts. That's what they call the thieving thing. Okay. Or when the thieves are doing their thing. Somewhere, trade, info, talk to. No. Waiting. Something. Hey, customer. You paid. Active training. That's what this is. Totally. Not much of a rush, is he? We're just always running, which is good. Do you say something? You're just hanging out. Hey, customer. Steal. Boo. Hey, buddy. Can we come here? Hey. Steal a thing. Stealing is a crime. I didn't know I had to pay. Huh? Yeah, the bonus helps a little bit there. Okay. Alright. Let's do an investigation. Why not? Why not? Investigation board. Minor investigation. Slumberger or heart thief. Oh, it's changed. Every 2 minutes. New things to do. Dining rooms. Members of response to crime while passing through Mr. Hall dining room. Julia was alarmed when her book was stolen. The should have previously visited the servant's house and related to the goings on at Hellfire's hallway. Warnings are only to credit investigators. It's a detect aura spell. We couldn't find any clues. Ragged. Christopher is the only one who can grant such a spell. Go find him in Ratmore Rise. What? Detect aura. Ratmore Rise. I don't think there's a search the map option. Ratmore Rise. This is a whole separate situation here. Special. Handcuffs. It's a 12-hour thing. Ratmore Rise. Oh. That's the hallway. Let's blur that out. In theory. Maybe we don't worry about this right now. So instead, I want to get this level now. What does speed need now? 5,000? Probably still should. Ratmore Rise. Map search would be great. Technology's not there yet. Ratmore Road. Ratmore Rise with Tracksuit Monsters. Okay. Let's go. Maybe it could be more subtle. With a different color hat and scarf on. That's totally something we need to worry about. Or not. Or something. Let's see. We're also kind of getting down here towards the toy shop. We do that too. Oh, it's the Ragged. Teach us a spell. Learn my home. Teach me magic. Transfer some of my magical knowledge. It's quite exhausting, I'd rather not. You've done much good in the city as a detective, so it's worth me giving you some magic. You should detect magical auras. New spell, Detect Aura. Try the spell now. See, they have a tempesting magical aura. Trash masters have inert natural auras. Detect Aura. Equal. Lightning. Alright. Cool. Toy stalls down here. We'll do a moderate investigation. That'll be fine. Or whatever. Okay. In terms of knowledge points, we've gotten a little bit. There's a toy stall. John, you gonna steal? Customer 60. It's a little 60 thing. Got plenty of customers coming in. And just keep coming at like more of this speed. Get the job done here. Unless they all pay. That's no good for anybody. Rip. Okay. Past. We can also just get different capes too. We got like 50 plus and everything. Let's just see if there's like combined capes and stuff. There's a whole cape store thing. Oh, you're stealing. Disc. You crime. You'll do the time. Just borrowing it. Uh-huh. XP. Perfect. Investigation here. It's gonna be a little bit more involved. You have to detect some aura on something. Let's get all the information. Make it work. Run around. All that. Okay. The next quest here. I think we are almost in the clear in terms of levels that we need for the next things that are going to happen. But Keep us getting all the levels up in general. Future-proof and all that. So we definitely need to go do some alchemist stuff. Also need to go look into levels of getting alchemist stuff, but also we skipped a whole bunch of forager levels because of all the snowballs, etc., etc. Well, let's look here. We have 30 seconds left. When I investigated the dangerous driver, bound for this port, when John arrived at Rampmore Road, and immediately someone almost ran him over with their cart. Strikes came from the direction of Hellfire's Gate. We've also received reports of similar misdemeanors from the Fountain of Delight. Okay. Let's take one at a time here. Alright. Bounties. Redmore, Hellfire's Gate, and the Fountain of Delight. Show all these on the map. That's for that way. Hellfire's Gate. No, it's the other direction. Redmore Road, and Hellfire's Gate, and the Fountain's this way. That's a different gate over there. Alright. Just click on these to show all the locations. Very good. Let's find some clues. More road. Be hard pressed to run over anybody in these tiny roads here. That's why we're investigating. That's why we're investigating. There's a clue there. Oliver Murray. The person we were talking to for the thing. Remains of an envelope addressed to Ashley. Huh. Talk to this again. I mean, you're just skulking. Detect Aura! He's got Death Testate Aura. That matter? What aura does the letter have? Or something. Okay. Do some stuff in here, probably. Okay. First name, Ashley. Here's the last crime den we can't get into yet. Hellfire's Gate. Presumably most of these would not be inside the quest areas. They could be, though. Let's get clue. Some sort of magical aura. Let's do the magical aura spell. It's nature. Este. Something, something. Arbore. Yep. One more clue to go look at. Here. We'll have everything we need for investigation. All the way in here, huh? Don't mind me. Just walking straight through. Got investigating to do. I discovered red material from some trousers. Alright. We got a red painted Arbore Ashley. Perfect. All kinds of clues. All kinds of places. Okay. Over here. All this running around. We get a whole bunch of stuff for this. We're 33% knowledge. We need 3,000 more XP here. I really could just go around, getting knowledge points to get us back up to a point, do all the active things we haven't done yet, because all the levels we've gotten, I haven't had to worry about it. Anyways, here we are. We got a couple Ashleys, a couple Yevas. They don't have green paint. Alright. Horus for these two Ashleys. This one. Point. All adds up perfectly. The right woman, take her away, guards. XP, most XP, 63, detective. Can now conduct convoluted evidence filing. Why do we file cheese under D? Because D is for delicious, of course. It's a system that we can't participate in because we do not have enough knowledge points. It's a good chunk, though. Alright. So we're going to combine working on stuff with doing stuff. We got plenty of things we can go do in the active stats here. Some we've already done. Others are even longer, further back. Change recipes, new things. And it's going to matter with the proposed level band changes. Who knows? Something to do, though, I guess. Let's keep working on these stats over here. There's 24 hours of stitching eye patches. 21.7 boxes. And 78,000 XP. In Leatherworker. For level 62. And no unlocks whatsoever. One small problem with this situation was the leather bits here are a combat drop item, so we haven't had those before. So we need to buy those from the leather stall. We're going to sell these to the leather goods stall. Just right here too. What is our costs here? I'm sure they're high. We can also just go put this 0.3 potions away. More about that later. Not that we need it. We would want to sell it. It'd be sold to the apothecary shop. We bought it from the apothecary shop, so. Just gonna keep on having a whole bunch of random things in all the different banks. I think we're just going to mostly ignore. That works. Alright. Sell items to the leather goods store. You see what the individual one is? 11.4 we can sell for. We're over to the leather bits store. This is the last time we're doing this? Yes. Huh. Leather bits. Trade. We need brown leather offcuts. And they are 35 each. Yeah. Well, we're trading the money for experience. That's what we'll say. Let's get 20.2. That'll be plenty. Perfect. How much money we got now? 8 gold. That's fine. More of this. Right here. Ran out of basic brown leather offcuts. As was the plan. 22 hours of eye patches. 72,000 XP. That is 64 leatherworker. Can now stitch knife sheaths. A cunning device to stop accidentally self-stabbing. Very good. Except we can't because we don't have a knowledge point for that, but it's the thought that counts. Let's pop over to do something else. Went and did some assisting at Helig's Street Food for almost 22 hours. They paid us. We got experience. 70,000, 85,000. Plenty of stuff. That's all 71 merchant. We now have the venture thing for coarse tiles that might have a future use for a builder situation. Might look okay in a bathroom, I suppose. Or we can just buy it. Also, there's level 72. Doesn't happen too often. 72? Since we got the level in the level screen, do we not get to see what we got the level? Guess not. There's nothing at 72. That's alright. Call. This is a bunch of 75. How about some more? Stalling with the stall work. 24 hours at the food stall. 95,000 XP and 77 silver. It's level 73 merchant. Now by just kind of moderate sheep hides for level 29 leather worker. From 2 silver 100 to 651. Really is very good discounts. You'll have to see it. 24 hours of street food. 95,000 XP. 77 silver. That's level 75 merchant. Can now work for basic buffalo leather offcuts. Over there. Small scraps of leather have their uses for the leather worker passives. We don't have a knowledge point for that. Stop here and do something else. Made some gold lockets for 24 hours. 21.6 boxes of them. 99,000 experience. Level 75 blacksmith. Can now forge a 371 to 630 metal buckler. A good light shield that we can't not wield. Alright. This is using level 52 gold that we mined previously. I guess that's something. And some of these. Truly rich doubles as a picture frame. This locket. Perfect. Made some more gold lockets. All 21.6 of them. 99,000 XP. That's level 77 blacksmith. And moves us up to the next jewelry. Silver necklace. Necklaces all boxed up and ready for the Turley family to ship out. That's all they're useful for, is you sell them. But we don't have the knowledge point, so we are going to do something else. Did some sensible divination for about 22 hours. Another 92,000 XP and 75 silver. They do pay us quite a bit. Level 76 bone right. Can now fabricate a 376 to 625 wooden hexagon shield. It tessellates well, so that's something. Also, still bone is not the one we can use, so we're the stone guys. 22 and a bit hours more sensible divination. 96,000 XP, 78 silver. Yep. That is level 78 bone right. Now fabricate a 386 to 645 longbow. Sturdy full-length bow that we can't use. Okay. So, let's go do some more active stuff. We did the detective one. Let's do more stuff in the city. Active leather worker, I guess. You do a moderate buffalo and moderate hail beast leather. I guess. You teleport to Chronopolis. Go buy the hides. Turn them into leather. We don't have the discount for these though, so it's gonna be a little more expensive than it could be otherwise. There's the hide stall. And the tannery's just right here. Okay. A lot of work. These are some easy ones here. Moderate buffalo and moderate hail beast. Yep. Better than regular buffalo and hail beast or something. Fair enough. Could went that way. Whichever way gets us there. Moving down all the different streets and such. Okay. Buffalo and hail beast. How many different kinds of leather? Alright. Train. Buffalo. Moderate. And Hailbeast. Moderate. One's fine, also. Let's do it. That's a bit the easy one here, my goodness. Just what we need. Mine Pit and Soaking Tub. We got it. Lime Pit. There we go. 3 bits of things we need to do. We need to do something with a scraping rack. Cool. Scraping rack. There's a drum. 57. First time I used the banging drum here. Amazing. 51 for the scraping rack. Sure. There's another thing in the tannery here. Tanning tub. Oh. And that is the first time bonus for making that. And the other one too. It's definitely a decent chunk of experience. Although, enough for the passives at least. Useful armor component when armor exists. In theory. Okay. Store these. It's the hides bank. Is the leathers bank here? No. To the other area. Ah, the banks system. It's definitely something. Okay. So with that done, the next one's going to be merchant stuff. Which are a whole bunch of different things we could do. We don't get to decide what we get to do, so. To the Merchant Guild. So there is another special guy here. I think that's for deciding if you want to be able to trade or not, but we don't have any reason to do that just yet. We can just not decide. Totally an option. If everything changes a bunch and trading actually becomes useful. Storage rift here. Anyways, we need to do some merchant contracts with pin badges, pumpkins, wholesale cloth, rainbow cheese, Arcarian wine, and oak patterned vases. This is a new bounty border, whatever. Look at it. Pin badges. We need the rainbow cheese. Yes, we did. Cheese, take that. Porcelain dolls, soap. Nope. Did porcelain dolls, soap. Sheep clockworks. And the plates already. So if we wait a minute, we could try to get some other stuff here. The pin badges and the cheese. Looking for pumpkins, cloth, wine, and vases. Another 50 seconds here. It's a much different experience depending on how far away everything is. Yeah. Make some money. It's definitely something here. Get 16s here running all over the place. It's kind of the idea. If we don't have any of the bounties that we need here, we're going to have to get something else. It's going to take probably a few runs to get all these. Especially since we're looking for specific things. And we're going to get the next one here at another level here. 10,000 XP? Yeah. We'll get to the 76. We can do that. And since it's an active thing, we don't even need to unlock it with a knowledge point. Which is at least something, I guess. In theory, you get some knowledge points for doing all this. New things. More pin badges. Can we already have that one? Beef joints, pizzas. We have that. We do multiple pin badges at the same time. I guess. I don't need to do any of these specifically. Let's make our lives easier. Just do what we have here. Okay. From the souvenir stall, which is all the way up there. Is it? Cyclops Store Cave? That's Victor T. Cyclops. Do you remember where the souvenir stall is? What are you doing? And the cheese shop is out there. Well, we'll go to the cheese shop first, I guess. Or we could just wait another minute here. So where's the souvenir stall then? Oh boy. There's too many places. Clock stall, textile, candlesticks. Souvenir stall is here in the middle. Okay. We could go grab that. And then the souvenir stall has to go out there, and then we can get the cheese. So I'll work for these two, at least. Or three, or whatever. Okay. Looking for pumpkins, cloth, wine, and vases. Specifically. Let's see if we can get some more. Technically, you just kept doing them, you'd eventually get some of them. Wine and vases, there's wine. The wines to the vase stall. These are not ones we want. Alright. That's from over here where we look for the wine stall. Olives. Clockwork vase, carriage spice. Textiles, candlesticks. This shows the vase stall. Wine's outside? That's where the cheese. The cheese shop is outside. Wines. It's over here somehow. There's the wines. The wines are down here. This is up there. All that over there. Okay. The contracts. I'd like two of them. Two of them. Okay. If you do more than, what kind of have to juggle things more. Some wines. Vase spot. The cheese, we can come back to the meat and then up to the vases. Or whatever. Go up there. Routing and all that. Definitely a continuing situation. Wines. Good contracts. Teleport to the outskirts. Put these in and get the cheese. I should run past all these guys. Technically counts as Hope Forest, I guess. Anyways. Okay. I should get past that one at least. Cyclopses. Trade for cheese. Pin badges in. Souvenir badge from Stonewall Hill. And the wine is from the small island of Organia. It's an Organian wine. Homemade product from the Cyclops farm, the rainbow cheese. Deliver. Thanks. Experience. An experience. The first time and all that. And deliver. Decent chunk of XP. Not bad. And we'll teleport right over there. Now we can actually use this to show us where the base stall and the meat stall are. This on the middle. No, don't abandon it. No confirmation on that, huh? Wild. So we can grab some new tasks. We need... So we need the cheese one again. Sigh. Pumpkins. And cloth. Okay. So we hold on to these, I guess. That's from the farm to the vase stall. It's from the textile stall to the clock stall. Oh boy. Textile stall is down here. Let's bring the wine to the vase stall. There you go. Textile stall to the clock stall. That's right here. If we just go through... If we went through the smugglers' dens, get between those more quickly. Probably would not actually be quicker. Whole fight in the smuggling den business now. So go to the textiles, bring that to the clock stall, and just run around here. So we can go get some more pumpkins. Or something. Or get pumpkins for the first time. I don't know. Nope. We need these. Huh. Turn those in. Okay. So we need to go back to the... We need to go to Fortune Hold Farm. Is all the way up here. Okay. Use the outer teleport to get there, I suppose. Do your cloth. Go. Plain but practical. A little 36 merchant now trades scented candles. Commercial apple flavor. Okay. Import outskirts. There's another thing that we need to get in here though. Alright. Most of these other cards and stuff should be more simple to get. Just go and do the thing. There's extra steps and such. If you want to go forage or fish or cook or potions, harvest, chop more, mine things, make some weapons and stuff. It's all very simple. in comparison. Alright. So pumpkins here, bring them to the base stall. We'll also go pick up some more stuff. What has the market here? Farm market's actually out this time. Okay. Pumpkins, base stall. Teleport. Back to Chronopolis. Alright. That'll work. The candles, vases, cheese. We're really looking for here. And we already have the cheese. Now the pumpkins we're doing. We still need cheese, vase, and candles. Okay. Let's see what we got. There's vases. There's cheese. So now we just need candles. And for that to happen, we're gonna go for these. I mean, we're gonna get the vases from the vase stall. And the cheese, bring those both to Henderson's Meat. Okay. And alright. We have the cheese already. So bring the pumpkins to the vase stall. And we bring the vases and the cheese to Henderson's Meat. It'll be all very simple to complete. Not bad. Vase stall right there. Henderson's Meat is over here. Interesting. Show me some candles. Or we'll just go run and finish these 3 first, I guess. Yep. Okay. To the vase stall. To turn in and purchase things. Okay. That'll work. That will work. And nothing else until 81. That's a ways. Base stall. What do they want there? Pumpkins. Of course. Deliver the pumpkins. Okay. Unload addition. And trade. And now it's these. Weird. And we'll teleport back, I guess. We'd like to see if there's candles. And then deliver this all to where we need to go. Which is Henderson's Meat. Everything else complete. Alright. That's something. Void. Nope. Oh, walk over here then. As we get more and more options, it becomes less and less likely to find the one we're looking for, I guess. For all that's worth. Turn in some stuff. It closes the interface. And we got a knowledge point. Is that on something? And trade. Deliver the cheese. There you go. Use it for knowledge points, I suppose. There's a lot more actually working on stuff and doing things, so. I want to use that on anything particular. And think about it while we wait for a candle contract, I guess. Got some options of things that would be good to get. Okay. Back up here. Candles. 20 seconds. Okay. Any rewards here? 2 up here. Some stuff in there. Silver jewelry and this. I have all the pieces for these. Just get the evidence finally be the easiest. Do we have this? Would we have the silver for the silver jewelry here? That's the next question. Passive necklace, silver jewelry. If I could just see all the recipes, that'd be fantastic. We did mining of silver. It's silver here. Card on that. 67 to 7. Yep, that's the silver we need. So I think we mined that silver, so we'd be able to make use of it. It's an option. And still no candles. Okay. That's the last thing we need here. How many options are there on this list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's not exactly... It might be exactly 1 in 3. Probability and all that. 6 options. They have to be unique items. Things before it don't seem to interfere with what it currently is. That's probably basically 1 in 3. Well. Chance of this, chance of that. Minus 17 18ths times 16 17ths or something like that. There's a chance. There's a chance. Let's get these candles. And be done with it. Oh boy, candles! From the candle to the soap. Take it. We probably also take other stuff, but it's fine. Where's the candle shop? Shoes. Wines, antiques, olives, monocles. Oh, fancy. Candles. Then we just need to bring it to the soap stall, which is up this way. Yep. Okay. Easy enough. Or whatever. Here, right here. Trade. Candles. Running. Is the only way to train merchant? Technically. Definitely more actually having to think about it than a lot of the other skills. And just run around and click the things every time. It's always the same. Until possible changes where there's actually things to do. We will see. We will see. Deliver these candles. And I'll finish all of our available Chronopolis active tasks. Okay. It's also very possible that with the changes, there's also going to be everything in this changed too, so we'll have new things they have to do again, or old things, or more reskins, less reskins, something. Anyways, we'll worry about that later. Trade candles. Thanks. 10. Thousand something. It's notch point still. I'll put that in the jewelry. Might still be slightly underleveled for that. What's the levels of the quests coming? These are all almost 80. These are getting towards almost 70. We keep working on it. Kind of working towards like 100 everything. That should in theory be enough for a while. Depends how other unlocks and quest requirements and everything continue. So far it hasn't gotten even remotely that high. with the biggest star numbers. If we got enough stars for that to start being an issue, it's one more thing. These were 67, so up to like 70 for a 6-star, up to 80 for this one. Something like that. 20, 29, almost 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Let's go with... Let's get all of these to levels they need to get. What is this one first? We're gonna get more knowledge points to go around doing more things. A lot of work. Okay. These up. These also up. Definitely some lagging behind levels here, but haven't been needed for anything, so here we are. Okay. I think we should be able to just get through all the other active things much more easily. We'll go do that next time. Goodbye.